Look at a Hyundai Elantra. I have no idea what year it is. See the wheel there. If you look at the wheel on this side still pretty normal. This side not so normal. So I gotta pull the car in the garage. And I remember they said something about the battery. And we get in the car. I almost want to turn over. So I open the hood up. I get looking, and that leads me to this. So yeah, maybe probably have to clean them up. I'll tell them before I do it. I don't just start cleaning things up and doing stuff without telling people. So I'm gonna get my booster and see if I can get it started and get it in the garage. So I got the beaded on there. See if we got enough connection. Let's see if I can just reach in there and do it. I'm getting a good enough connection. Watch me probably have to take them terminals off. The electric's off here. It just went off. So charger's out of the question. I may end up having to clean them just so I can get it. Get started. Try it again here. Not wanting to do it. I think it's because I'm not getting a good enough connection to all that crap. Oh boy. Okay, after setting for a while, I kept trying it and kept getting different bites on the battery terminal, and finally it got started. So I brought it in here and I took the lug nuts off. Still nothing. But look at this piece right here. I don't know if you can see down there or not. I don't know what. I'll have to check into that, see why that's moving. But the first thing we gotta do now is get this wheel off of here. Normally, I'd put the lug nuts on and leave them off a turn, you know, backed off a turn, and I'd just drive the car and hit the brakes and do stuff, but I can't really even drive it. So I guess I'll get me a rubber mallet and try to whack it off there a few times. A car that just keeps on giving. Oh, let's see if we can get this thing off of here. Get under here probably and hit it. Gotta watch not to break a rim doing this. There, come off. The brakes aren't no good. The tires are. Look at them rotors. They gotta be working well, huh? And racing slicks. Alright, let me see what's up in there. Here we go. I got a 17 on here and a 17 back there. I've let it soak. I've beat on them some. And these, I had this breaker bar on there. That's what finally got to move. But man, they was tight without my air. And this one here, I'm just gonna loosen up because I want to take the one up there. But I guess it don't matter on this one because it's already, the arms broke off, so I guess it don't matter. When I put it back together, I'll definitely put that part up there back together first. I thought I was filming earlier, but the battery ran dead on the GoPro. should be about it. Now the other side doesn't really look that much better. And he's got both of them. Now this, you might have to get something. I'll get a pry bar and come down in behind here and get behind that thing and get that one out of there. But let me see if I can get the other piece out. And this socket's stuck. Like I say, it was rough getting these. I guess I'm just used to my air. I don't know if you guys are gonna see or not. Can you see? Can you see? And then this one here, on the other side, there's a spot that it comes through, so you gotta make sure that I lube that side up. There we go. Make sure we get that. All the way on there and use something 6-point. Like I say, now this one's coming pretty good now. What I did, as soon as I got it to move, I sprayed it and let it soak again. Because once it moves, it kind of breaks that. You guys can't see. I thought I heard someone yelling, hey, I can't see what you're doing. My biggest concern is my ratchet going to back out into this trunk space and get stuck. Now here's the part number you come up with. And if you look at this one sitting here, see how it's bowed a little ways on the one side? We take these new ones and look at them, they're bowed the same way kinda. So as long as we match the bow up, it'll be good. Pretty sure that's the way she'll go. Just like that. That's the way it come off. GoPro, stop recording. So I want to get it in this back here first, I think. And then I'll try to get that bolt. And that's pretty close to where it belongs there. Now this bolt, there's a washer. So I might need a bigger bar. I'll get something between that shock. Don't damage your shock. This is why I didn't want to put that bolt in down there first. I wanted to put the one up here first. You can kind of see it. It's gotta ride back hard enough to get it in there. Going in or not. I'm gonna try to run it in with a ratchet for a minute and see if it don't feel good, don't do it. Actually, I should go get a smaller socket maybe, huh? Or a ratchet. And I did put just a wee little bit of anti-seize on that bolt. Good, it looks like it's going in. And then we'll do the same thing here on this other end. We'll pry that around. So we're not going to tighten these up until we get weight on the tires, because you want the suspension to be where it naturally is when you tighten these down. That way when the bushing moves, it's flexing. If you tighten them up while it's hanging, then what happens is the bushing will always be twisted. Now we just got to get that bolt in. I don't know if you can see how far off I am. So we just got to try that around a little bit. If I can do that there or not with you there. Where did I put the bolt? Where did I put the bolt? You guys are right there, aren't you? Oops, sorry. Oops, that backing plate. Gotta be more careful with that thing. Just had to. I'll be darned. Looks like it's got to just come straight out. And we got the other one in. Okay, we're close. I just gotta jiggle that thing around some more. Okay, now we just gotta put the nut on it. And we're not gonna tighten it up. Okay? We're gonna do the same thing we did there. We're gonna go to where it gets snug, and then we're gonna back it off a turn or so. That way we can put this on the ground, or at least get the weight on the wheels before we do that. I might put one block of wood under each wheel, so an old person like me can get under here easier. GoPro, stop recording. So right around this lip, I'll take this wire brush and drill and clean all this up. Try to make sure that rim sits on there the right way. Once I get that all cleaned up, I'll take this little bit of Never Seas and go around that ring. And on this here, I'll take this and I'll clean this up in here. See, there's that ridge right here, that tapered. Get that good and clean. Okay, I don't know what you guys can see, but I got this thing pretty well leveled out, setting on its own weight. So we can tighten these down. And then I'll be able to put a wrench right on this one here on the inside and tighten that outside. You're really supposed to tighten the nut, but you gotta do what you can do. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these up. They're probably a torque spec, but I'm just going really tight. You see me? Okay, this side actually came better than the other side did. Now you get that moving, you could spray the other side. Let's get this one here broke loose. Now this one here, I'm probably gonna have to put a wrench on the inside. Oops, you can't see, can you? There he is. Hope you can see. Get me a wrench up here. 11/16 is what seems to fit on up there. I think it's supposed to be a 17, but oh yeah. We're gonna try it like this. Yeah, I can't hold it there. I'm too high in the air trying to get out of your guys' way. Okay, so we'll get in there and get started. Well, that was easy. And then I want to get it in their ways before I ever try to jam it up in this side. And again, we're not going to tighten this all the way up. It'd be like if I tightened it up there and then tried to pick this up. I'd be squeezing and pulling on them rubbers really bad. The rubber bushing. That's why you want the weight on it so you can get it in a natural position and then tighten them up. There, I'm starting to get snug. Okay. GoPro, stop. See what we can do here. This one gonna line up easier than that one. Wonder if something's a little bit bent over there. I'm gonna have to do the same thing here, I guess. Now it'd be easy to try to pound it on through, but I don't want to booger the threads, so I don't keep working it. Maybe I will pound it. Hopefully we're good, huh? And this backing plate over here is about rusted off. It's gonna be a rattle. I might just cut the rattly part off. So now I'll get me a socket on here. Remember, we're just tightening this up until it snuggy snug, and then we're gonna let the car down, tighten it up. So we know we need a battery to do anything. GoPro, stop recording.